Hello and welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. According to the General Statistics Office, in the first 5 months of 2022, the whole country had 63,000 newly registered enterprises, with total registered capital of 761 trillion VND and a total number of employees of 437,000. The above statistic increased by nearly 13% in number of enterprises, decreased by 2.2% in registered capital, and increased by more than 6% in the number of employees over the same period last year. The average registered capital of the newly established enterprise and in the first 5 months of 2022 reached 12 billion VND, 13% lower compared to the same period in 2021. Besides, there were also 35,000 enterprises returning to operation, an increase of nearly 60% over the same period in 2021, bringing the total number of newly established enterprises and enterprises returning to operation in the first 5 months of 2022 to 98,000, an increase of nearly 26% over the same period last year. On average, 19,000 new businesses are established and return to operation per month. The report of the General Department of Taxation shows that the state budget revenue in May 2022 managed by the tax agency is about 99,000 billion VND, reaching 8.4% of the estimate, up 12.5% compared to the same period in 2021. This revenue result has brought to the total state budget revenue accumulated by tax authorities in 5 months of 2022 to be estimated at 672,000 billion VND, equal to 57% of the estimate, an increase of 16% compared to the same period in 2021. In comparison with the estimate, there have been 16 out of 19 revenues of tax credits, about 45%. It partially draws from the production and business sector, the largest contributor to the total domestic revenue, which achieved a fairly equal growth rate of 54% compared to the estimate, an increase of more than 11% over the same period. The whole industry has 44 out of 63 localities with a good growth rate of over 50%. The Prime Minister had issued Decision 13 on the implementation of policy relating to agricultural insurance, including supplementing a number of insurance objects which are eligible for agricultural insurance premium support. According to the new resolution, rubber, pepper, cashew, coffee are added to a group of crops. Pig is added to the livestock group. Pangasius is added to the aquaculture group. In addition, farmers belonging to poor or near poor household groups are entitled to a maximum support of 90% of agricultural insurance premiums. Agricultural production individuals who are not classified as poor or near poor households are supported up to 20% of agricultural insurance premiums. The Decision 13 takes effect from June 24, 2022 to the end of December 31, 2025. After reaching an agreement with Hungary at the summit in Belgium, the leaders of European Union (EU) agreed to ban 2/3 of the oil imports from Russia. European Council EC President Charles Michel wrote on Twitter the night of May 30 after the EC summit in Brussels as follows: "We agreed to ban the import of Russian oil into European Union (EU). It will take effect immediately on 2/3 of oil imports from Russia." European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen also announced that EU leaders had agreed in principle to the ban on oil from Russia. Accordingly, the EC can finalize a 90% ban on Russian oil imports by 2023. The EU has been discussing for weeks to a complete ban on Russian oil, but has faced objection from Hungary, which is concerned about being short of supplies. which will wreak havoc on the country's economy. The decision to ban 2/3 of Russian oil was made after EU leaders reached an agreement with Hungary, which excluded the oil transported by the pipeline from the ban. The Russian oil ban was agreed in the context that Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky repeatedly urged the EU to end the internal disputes and pass additional sanctions on Russia. Mr. Zelensky also expressed his disappointment with the progress of joining the EU. Speaking online at the EU summit, President Zelensky called for controversies in Europe to be ended. The internal disagreements only encourage Russia to increase pressure on EU. President Zelensky also expressed hope that the EU countries preventing Ukraine from becoming a member of EU would change their mind. He stated that Ukraine meets all criteria to become a member of EU. Moreover, while receiving his French counterpart Catherine Colonna in Kiev, Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba also stated his disappointment at special solutions and models for EU integration. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.